Charlton Jew, like what? Yeah, you thought it was the last supper, but it isn't the last with the Lamars. We're back to break bread with the Lamars. We're back to break bread with the Lamars. We're back to break bread. If you went out lunch, you probably wind up the Lamars. We're back to break bread with the Lamars. We're back to break bread with the Lamars. We're back to break bread. If you went out lunch, you probably wind up. Go!
Hey, 24/7, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby drama, whoop, that's a close one. Like a host, but her face like she hosts some. Whole food shopping, and she work out every day. You know them popping stomach on apple cider vinegar. She do something to me good. Got you thinking me and you something. Thought it was. Ayy, thought it was. 4 5s, 2 10s, that's a dub, that's a dub. Said she just graduated, I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge, she don't rock with the clubs. My type, yeah, my type. Like Biggie, if they right, I'm there all night. Like Yeezy, when I see it, I'm on sight. Like Kendrick Lamar, we gon' be off. When I used to shoot my shot, you were matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. Shoot my shot, Steph Curry, it's a swish. Gucci or Dior, you come explore the way I live. Explore. Been taken for. Put the chrome out on your drip. Add up mathematics, just like magic way it flip. Look at the tone. Brown skin, just like the paddock on my arm. Bouncing, you get allowance, icy charm. Fountain, I make it rain, a thunderstorm. Private flights and private nights, nobody knowing. Told her she woke with the one, they was snoring. Sleeping on me, woke 'em up alone. Wake up, hating, I don't even know like how you doing. Before I got this rich, I wasn't, my life was ruined. Driving in my coupe today, my window tinted, eat the play like anime. Do it and she did the bait. $1 million, to 1 million in the code to say. I dress in the coldest way, that though I just when I used to shoot my shot, you were matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. These don't respect my grind. She calling rain checks, don't respect my time. Calling rain checks, cause she knows she a dime. I make the bounce, I'm Bank of America. I got Cindy
And who did you first tell?
and Erica. I got Stacy in Maryland. I got plenty of. Don't make me make no comparison. I should embarrass these. But I'ma come back down. Got the Maybach. Ask her how she gon' act now. When I used to shoot my shot, you were matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. heard he been dissing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. I want that brand new Bentley with the red seats. My pops was there for me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting inside, I can't let my fans see. They hear me talking, but I don't think they understand me. Checks and deposits, young swimming in them bands deep. Head on the swivel, opposition like a block away. Teeth grinning off them that I can't concentrate. I'm no addict, cause I don't think that's smart to say. Low, keep your and always watch your snake. Be careful who you trust, cause they'll cross you like Tim Hardaway. Impatient in the slums, I couldn't afford to let my mama wait. Long distance relationship with God, so it get hard to pray. You can't really plan what's meant to be, I think they call it fate. Like, girl, I love you, but it's only so much I can tolerate. Like, girl, I love you, but it's only so much that my heart can take. Like, let's give it a rest, girl, I just wanna give my heart a break. I heard he been dissing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. I want that brand new Bentley with the red seats. My pops was there for me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting inside, can't let my fans see. They hear me talking, but I don't think they understand me. Checks and deposits, young swimming in them bands deep. Fees stay like 200 racks, but the price keep going up. I'm the hottest out the they don't like me blowing up. Back against the wall, no one to trust. Ain't no limit in these streets, can ride a bike, you old enough. Gotta fight, no folding up, like pay the price, you know it's up. And when they say who won it, act like you know it's us. From the soil, you gotta share the same scars to roll with us. Say it's off the point off. It's cracking where I'm from, watch what you just reckless. No big homies over us. Fatuated by dollars, yeah, on that guap I got a crush. Been racing to millions, the money talks give me a rush. I heard he been dissing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. I want that brand new Bentley with the red seats. My pops was there for me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting inside, can't let my fans see. They hear me talking, but I don't think they understand me. Checks and deposits, young swimming in them bands deep. White tee, yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' white you before you white me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes. Cactus, not no iced tea. Got them bamboozled like I'm Spike Lee. You need more than Google just to find me. I just call a beta, get a high fee.
Incredible, general.
I just start the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. We been on a run, feel like a crime spree. Talk to me nicely. I seen his face, seen it. Yep, on his white tee. Let's go.
Yeah, call the Sprite people. Hold on, private flight franchise sites. On a private flight, them in his hands, he was tight. Caterpillar robbery, I fought to lift it up. I went on the stand, told the judge, pass my cup. Ay. Ran up 20 million, told the devil, keep the look. Keep the, hey, slick. Talk to me nicely, Keep her on the chain, that ain't like me. Scots with no strings, you can't tie me. And the plane on where the Skypes be. Yep, in my slime tee. Prissy in his prime, Yellow bone too feisty, Clean them up, no knocking,
Yep, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' white you before you white me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes.
Excuse me, dizzy, don't be missing me. Mississippi, Mississippi, make him happy, make him copy, make him get me chippy.
That's a lot I'm gon' spend. Tell me when I beat you to pull up, you gon' while I spend.
Fish, sushi, maki, living like London City, left the town. Talk
And when they free us out, gon' be a film, a Kodak. Shoot me pouring right above the rim, like Polak. I've been ripping and running, I slipping, I'm sliding athletic tendencies. I've been upset, I provide the remedy. When we open gates up at Utopia, it's like Zootopia. You see the crosses over ya. That's how you know it's us. At 4 a.m. I'm phoning ya. Not for no shoulder up. Them jack boys open, clean us up. The way they fold it up. Yeah, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Hype Williams for the hype, please. Yeah, they gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Yeah, unboxes of checks, not my checks, not my.
I be where the light be. Bangers in the system, it's bangers in the system, it's ancient anarchy. Bangers in the system, it's that. Bangers in the system, it's that. MIAs.
Whoa, kidding.
Yeah. So many shows last year, man, mash bare work, now they can't afford me. Young and rich, but their engine's big, so they won't insure me. The lady out there told me it's way too much, go for something smaller. I said, nah, it's a myth, I'm trying to make the estate know when I cut that corner. Get love on the streets, cause they doing me when I double a beat. Flick on the rhythm and put it to sleep, and I stay in my zone when I'm cooking the heat. Struggle for you, but it's not into me. Used to run for the bus, now I run to the P. Coming from nothing, it's lovely to see, so when man wanna envy, it's cutting me deep. Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. That's more than your ex's yearly wage, I got his monthly wage in my jeans. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these. Still no chain on my neck, G, I just build paper planes and make peas. Talking, can't step in the when I just spent your advance on my wardrobe. Getting grown on your phone trying to talk loads, but if it's road best. Riding my wave, get lost in my thoughts though. Kinda mad back then I just saw notes, now my accountant sending my sort code. Broke up fresh off the lot, no test drive, dodging the X5, making the peps fly. True say you gotta get bread, so I told him take time and get your head right. He said, bro, I'm just trying to get by, still on the ends, you're living your best life. Only right that I give him a check, can't see if I'm stressed or end up a UFO came from Mars or the spaceship. All these in a whip, man. Never in my life, but I'll no doubt if it pops off. And set man do then the show gets locked off. Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. That's more than your ex's yearly wage, I got his monthly wage in my jeans. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these. Still no chain on my neck, G, I just build paper planes and make peas.
Today I ain't moved one muscle, I just made 60 racks in my sleep. Safe to say I get paid, but I just can't say the same for these.
Let's have a mid-city fiesta with your West LA connection. Hop inside the vehicle, start crossing intersections. We learning life's lessons while we lessons. A man but still a child and I have so many questions. Struggle all my life to evade the misconceptions. Then find a place to live between the negatives and positives. While trying to make money, slinging synonyms and homonyms. I went to Pop's house so I could visit moms and them. Cut to the mall, copped a brand new pair of Timberlands. Then dipped down a one-way trying to scoop up and chill with my people on this bright and sunny day. My was sipping, I'm slapping hands with gas. Okay, the shady spot so we can circulate the stress. Invades my brain, now I can't complain. I'm saying, what else is there to do besides relax? Let the problems in your mind become ancient artifacts. Perhaps these raps can help you alleviate the things that's got you tripping. Here, watch me demonstrate. First, you ignore the nonsense and clear your conscience. Let your pen touch the paper, write verbs and consonants. As the words become a sentence, you start to feel indifferent. The stress is out your mind, you feel like the weight was lifted. Terrific, I'm glad we had this time to discuss. I'm outro, call me if you wanna one up. When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
To kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, is the only thing that makes the pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
And kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
I try to keep it stress-free, take every day at a time. Make sure the family's in place and let the music unwind. I got plans to take charge like major outlets. I ride around the country chilling in my LA Express on every street corner. The importance of having fun. Empty don't nobody carry. Keep our minds on fun and let the
burns my brain just like acid raindrops. It's the only thing that makes my pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
So kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, it's the only thing that makes my pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
Kick back, relax one time, and you will find. Yo, LA, hit me one time, make it funky. Double down on my underground sound. I'm feeling lucky for this jackpot. I jack spots and filling my crates. We laid back, chilling and feeling the music relates. We on the to the two, hanging with my crew. Always sitting down, now some until the afternoon turns to the moonlight. Funky tracks, freestyling all night, doing it right. No more tight music, make it better. My crew banging through blocks like with my problems, I suppose. Honey, you gotta understand your man's got flows, and I'm leaving you. So by the time I get to Phoenix, underground hits will fiend this musical genius. Trans-global by the books, like Barnes with noble hooks, armed with overlooked talented guests. So God bless crooks, the loops. Live, something for your troops to sit around and bye-bye. From Camel, double and Fest to ease stress. We brought the hip-hop, so have fun and God bless.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, it's the only thing that makes the pain stop.
I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind.
Kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops, it's the only thing that makes the pain stop.
Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind.
Kick back, relax one time, and you will find.
Pop collars to this, wear ice to this, to this. Yo, is it something we miss? Pop collars to this, wear ice to this, to this. Is it something we miss? Yeah, like my two-way, throw bows and do the shoulder shake. We throwing bows up in here, do the shoulder shake. My two-way, oops, my shoulder shake. Oops, up, I'm throwing bows.
Yeah. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. Right, you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Rockets on their way to the locker room, looking to deliver a big win for the home crowd tonight. The famous We Love Houston sign just off I-10. We're in Clutch City for our game tonight at the Toyota Center. Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson coming to you courtside with Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Brian, thank you. Well, James Harden's one-on-one scoring ability is unsurpassed. He said, quote, I honestly can't tell you what I'm thinking. Nothing's predetermined. I just need one advantage. Whatever the defense gives me, I take it. And greatness happens after that. Thoughts?
He is deadly, Allie. Thank you. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You take a look at the Nets. They're still the top team in this league, sitting at number 1.
Checking out the Rockets, they're off to a really solid start, pushing aside those that doubted them in the preseason and proving they're capable of more.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, the star-studded backcourt of Irving and Harden. Paul Millsap is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for Houston, Matisse Thybulle out there with Green. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Fall in at the 5, roaming the paint. And tonight, 2 veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
Now, here's Green. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Pass to Aldridge. Takes a 13-footer. The Rockets pull it in. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
Yeah, it should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
For Houston, Jalen Green at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Irving. Millsap outside. Outside Harden. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Aldridge. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
With fundamentals and footwork, Aldridge shoots better than most big men.
Green for 3. And James Harden pulls it down. Irving for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. And you look at Harden's endurance, able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
And that one's good. Green.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Harden. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. You know, Grant, watching Harden, he always seems to be in attack mode.
And he's consistent about it too, B.A. A lot of guys are aggressive in spurts. Harden is looking to make a play every moment he's on the floor.
Outside for Green. From in close. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Now here's Irving. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Here's Aldridge. It's hauled in by Fall.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Reddish misses. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Right wing. Here's Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's got 5.
The touch on Irving's close range shot is almost perfect, giving it just enough power.
Green against Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Rockets, number 1. The Nets, 3rd.
Both rosters filled with riverboat gamblers. These guys are looking to create turnovers every possession.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Green. Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets. And a change for the Nets. Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. And both free throws good for Green. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Millsap. Back to Harden. The three. Capella with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
He gets called for the over-the-back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
Well, I see what he was going for. It was a gamble on his part, but then you got to live with the results.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Wall against Irving. Drops in the layup for 2. Irving's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
With the body control Irving has, fending off the defense, his style, and still scoring, I love his aggressiveness.
Here's Wall, driving to the basket. Can't hit that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. Well, here we are at mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
You know, that's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Thomas, he's checked in for Reddish. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Griffin. Now Mills. Here's Claxton. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Brown. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Griffin's shot is off. Houston in the lead. Outside Wall to the inside. And here's Porter outside. Sinks the tray.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter here. Here's Harden. And that one drops.
Nobody takes more contact than Harden inside. Nobody's better at scoring through.
Wall with it. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Count that one.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Griffin. Rockets with a rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
Here's Mills, following the score by Houston. And here's Harden.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Left side Wall. Gordon down low, working on Claxton. Here's Porter. Misses off the left iron.
You expect him to make those. They gotta do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Now Harden launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 5.
Yeah, never scared to shoot from deep. I mean, the lefty stroke of Harden, so fun.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Rockets ahead, up by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the imagination of Kyrie Irving finishing around the rim, he says it goes way back.
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation, I kind of feel like the attitude I get is this is what I do.
Hey, can't you just picture Kyrie as a kid stretching the limits of his creativity?
I can. And legend has it, growing up, Kyrie's backboard had a corner busted off, so he learned to put spin on the ball to finish around it.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Oh, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
And so in the game for the Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton, Patrick Mills out there with James Harden. Then there's Blake Griffin, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. Brooklyn shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Mills. And Griffin slams it in.
What an athlete this guy is. Griffin making dunking look so easy.
Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
And that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
So for the Rockets, Paul, he's checked in for Gordon. Reddish comes in for Porter Jr. And Green is subbed in for Thomas. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Claxton. Harris is checked in for Harden. And Irving is subbed in for Mills. Fall. Aldridge pulls down the board. The Nets have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Outside Irving. Down low. Hey, rejected by Capella.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker. He uses his length well.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Brown. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Right side, Irving. Here's Aldridge. Here he goes. Count it. Good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Rockets trail. Green with the ball. Irving picks him up. Here's Fall. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul. Kyrie Irving. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Wow, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
And that one misses. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Harris outside. Irving against Green. Fires high post. And there's another one for the Nets.
I love seeing Irving work in the mid-range. He's intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take his shots.
Irving against Green. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside, Brown. They're running. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Aldridge. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter. Green in the post. He's guarded by Irving. And that one's good. Green.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
That's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
They get it back.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
And you look at Irving, looking pretty comfortable in that starting 5 for the East. He's second thus far.
And that's a reflection of just how unreal his season has been. To play second in this tough Eastern Conference is very impressive.
And it's hard to contain the excitement as we look ahead to what promises to be an outstanding All-Star weekend.